What neighborhoods or photo spots do you think that are super underrated right now that you don't really see a lot of people talking about or visiting that you feel like should definitely be on folks' radar?
Oof, that is a really good one. Honestly, what's really like I would say Brooklyn has a lot of cool spots. Dumbo isn't necessarily not on everyone's radar. That is by far though my favorite because it has the neighborhood vibes. It's actually a landmark historic district and there's so much history there. Then you walk into the park and it's on the water. You have views of Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridge. And then there's a free rooftop you can go to on top of Timeout Market. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to be any like 21 years of age. So that is like by far my favorite photo spot. Um, I would say a lot of times though, when I think of like underrated photo locations, I'm also thinking about rooftops. A lot of people know like the popular Midtown rooftops, but there's two that I'm always like, forget that. Go to Manhattan in Lower Manhattan. Amazing service, such a cool view over the Brooklyn Bridge. And then Westlight in Williamsburg has an almost 360 view around the whole thing. And the food is so amazing. That rooftop is also in Williamsburg, which is a really cool neighborhood. And then it's attached to Bushwick, which has a lot of like the cool art. So you can kind of get two aesthetics in one, like the kind of like super hipstery vibe neighborhood on the water and then the street art. But another place I would say in terms of neighborhood, going back to Lower Manhattan, right on the water is a place called South Street Seaport, which has gorgeous views looking out towards Brooklyn and towards the Brooklyn Bridge. And then there's like cobblestone streets over there. I always say it feels sort of like an old fishing village. It's really cute. And a lot of people, even locals, don't really go there. Actually, another one that's underrated that even locals don't go to is Governor's Island. You do have to take a ferry to get there, but it's only like 5 minutes and it's super, super worth it. You have like that epic skyline view from there. Actually, I'm gonna add one more. I would say the ferry. New York City ferry. I mean, it's scenic the whole time, but my favorite ride is I live in the Upper East Side. So Upper East Side, really you could go from Wall Street though, really just from Manhattan to the beach in the summer to Rockaway, the Rockaways, the beach, looking back at the skyline there. Or you could do the Staten Island ferry too. That's skyline view as the boat is leaving Lower Manhattan is one of my absolute favorite views.
You start off with like two, and then you gave us like so many, which
Well,
is like so incredible, so
I was like,
beautiful.
where do I usually go? And then I was like, oh, wait, you know what? Like, Governor's Island is so underrated. Governor's Island, you get to by ferry, but then there's no cars, which is actually a kind of a cool aspect of it. Like, you can rent a bike too if you don't want to walk. It's not huge. It's very walkable if you are someone that likes to walk. But you get there by ferry. But it's cool because it's very peaceful and they have hammock parks and all these things. Actually, not really, actually, kind of a photo tip. Something really cool about Governor's Island is you can rent a grill for the day. You go on their website and book it. I forget the price, but it's not a lot. It's like maybe now it might be up to like $30-ish. When we booked it like 2 summers ago, it was like 20 something. For the whole day, you're at Picnic Point, Statue of Liberty view right there. And we've done that for like our birthdays before and just invited everyone. It's like a cheap, fun birthday with a gorgeous view for the day. I think a lot of people think of like, where can I get the best view in Manhattan? A lot of times you're going to get the best views going to actually the other boroughs and looking back at the city.